What's good, YouTube? It's Ricky Rose coming at you with another story time. And in this story time, I'm gonna just tell you a little story. When my mom was actually in DR and I had to stay, with my aunt. You know what I'm saying? I love my aunt. That's basically like my second mother. If you Spanish, I call her mi negrita, mi negra, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause she dark skin and shit. That's basically like calling her blackie in English. It don't really make that much sense. But I love my aunt, you know what I'm saying? I won't do anything to jeopardize that. I will never double cross her and shit. But she had went too far that one time and shit. 'Cause we was low-key bugging the fuck out when my mom was in DR. She has 3 sons. She has Manny, she has Nando, and she has Gilbert. Gilbert is the oldest one, he's out the house. So I was basically, with the other 2, Nando and Manny. And them 2, we basically around the same age. We all in our 20s now. Back then we was all, 16, 19. And I think Manny was 20. He's the oldest one out of us 3. So we were all living in that house currently, She owns like a little house and shit. That's where she live and she own it. So when my mom went to DR and shit, obviously I had to stay with somebody because I was like 16, 17. I could take care of myself, but I'll probably die eventually on some shit because I probably won't eat nothing unless my mom cook it. So I could have went with my sister, but I just chose to go with my aunt just because, she's more like a mother figure to me instead of my sister. I see her like a little sister, even though she's older than me. But don't mind the gameplay. Matter of fact, mind the damn gameplay, because I was dropping niggas in the dog zone. That shit was fucking crazy. I had my squad and shit. Even though my cousin, he is a little low level, who was helping him up and shit. But Legend, he was working on his shit. But look at this, bro. I was just dropping everybody and everything. But there was one point that we was just going at it with certain niggas that you gonna see them in the clips coming up soon. Like they finally killed me after they popped that resistance shit. That shit blew mine. But it's alright, I got my revenge and I ended up taking all that shit. But back to the story though. The story is basically about when we almost starved to death. Like this lady, my aunt, she a strict Dominican parent. She cool as fuck once you get to know her. But back then, she was just like, oh, y'all got school. School's basically your main priority and shit. Go to sleep about before 12 and shit. Y'all got to wake up at 6:30 because there was 3 of us. So, we had to wake up a little earlier for everybody to take a shower and, take turns and everything because she worked too. But she was basically like, oh, we wasn't restricted, we wasn't limited to the time that we had, but since it was multiple of us, she tried to like handle us, like keep us under control, because if not, we're saying we run that house, and low key we ran the house anyway. So next thing it's morning time. We cut school that day. We actually cut the next day. We all went to sleep or whatever. She's the first one to go take a shower and shit. So she go take a shower, she get ready, she's all dolled up. She's like, oh well, I'm gonna go to work, make sure y'all get all y'all shit, eat y'all breakfast, and get the fuck out the house, lock the doors. Us, we like, yeah, we gonna lock the door, this and that, we got it, we gonna lock the door. Just agreeing with her, she could leave, she left. Our asses went back to sleep. So when we get back to sleep, we knock out, like, I'm telling you, it was like 7:30, 8. We knock out, we wake up like at around 12:30 or 1, sound like that. But when we wake up and shit, she calls and she was like, yo, what y'all want to eat or whatever. And she was like, oh, matter of fact, we don't feel like eating, just cook for us. First of all, my aunt, she was a little smarter than us in certain ways. We always basically try to like, double cross or go underneath, like try to find a little schemey way to get by. So she kind of knew that we cut school, but she never said nothing. Like she always was down low key with it. Like she never said shit. She low key go into the room and like fill up on the towels. Cause what I'm saying, if you took a shower, that determines that you did take a shower. Your towel was supposed to be wet. And she go touch the towels and shit. And there was one time where we ain't even take a shower. We got caught one time, but it wasn't this time. So whatever. It's the nighttime. But since we still home, we bought Chinese food before she got home. So since we told her like, nah, don't bring nothing and nothing, because we already had 8. We bought like $40 worth of Chinese food for us 3 and shit. So we ate all the food, we threw all the garbage away, da da da. But we ain't eat the food in the place that they give us. Remember, this Chinese food, they give us like that little foam plastic thing, you know. But we dipped out and we put it on regular plates, like the ones that you eat with at home. So basically, instead of just using those and dirtying more dishes, we use the dishes that, you know, we use every day type shit when she cooks. So when she come home, she see all these fucking dirty ass dishes. She blacked the fuck out. Me, I was shitting bricks. I was scared. Like, I'm scared of my aunt on some shit. I'm 21 this, like, right now, and I'm scared of her ass. Like, low fucking key. She's a Christian woman, but it's like she got the devil in her. Like, she don't play that shit. She'll whoop your ass, and she like 50 something. Like, she will backflip the fuck out your ass. But keep in mind, we start laughing and shit, but her ass is serious as fuck, cause there's a whole bunch of shit. She come home, she's, you know, she tired and shit, like, I just got out of work, now I gotta come do dishes. She was like, y'all mother, there's 3 of y'all, and all these fucking plates ain't dead, lay all up in here, nobody can fucking do the dishes. Remember, she's Dominican, like, she's Spanish, so she ain't say none of this shit in English. She low-key cursed us the fuck out in Spanish. She was like, coñazo, ustedes hacen un maldito reguero aquí y no limpian nada. I was like, damn, like, yo, that wasn't me. I was a bitch. I was, you know, me. I ain't pointing no fingers at nobody. I was never like, yo, it was this nigga. But it was, you know, I was the first one like, yo, that shit wasn't me, my nigga. I ain't cleaning shit. You know, because I ain't, low-key, I ate my food in the plastic plate that the Chinese food came in. But remember, that was a little earlier, but she still cooked when she got home, like around 5 or some shit, we ate. But there was a little trick that she had pulled on us. She wasn't fucking with it. She took all the fucking plates, like she did the dishes. She was like, okay, y'all wanna play fucking games? She was like, okay. She took all the fucking dishes, she washed them up, whatever. She put them to dry. An hour later, all we see her, she was like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the store. Like, she hit us with that shit. She was like, I'll be right back. You know, like normal or nothing. We're like, okay, you know, see you later. She come back with a motherfucking padlock. Her ass locked up all the dishes, all the cups, spoons, forks, knives, everything. She left 1 plate, 1 spoon, 1 fork, and 1 knife. And a cup. And when I tell you this woman was not playing, she locked all that shit up. She got a whole bunch of cabinets, boy. She bought like 10 fucking locks, and she locked all them shits up. And she was like, y'all want to be fucking dirty? I'ma teach y'all. She was like, oh, the food is ready. I'ma feed y'all. But depending on who eats first, like if I eat first, since there's 3 of us, there's only 1 plate. We got to take turns. So she's like, you eat your food, and when you done, you give it to the next person. If you want to go ahead and argue with the next person on whoever's gonna you know, clean the dish before the next person can eat, you'll go ahead and do that. So basically, the person that ate had to clean the damn dish. And niggas wasn't with it. Like, niggas will eat and be like, nah, I'm not cleaning shit. You want to eat, nigga, you eat. And you know, me and my cousin, we start play fighting and shit. So we start scrapping it out and shit. Like, yo, clean the plate, nigga, stop playing. Niggas is hungry out here. He like, nah, I ain't cleaning this shit. Alright. So we like, matter of fact, fuck that shit. We outsmarted her. Cause honestly, what she had did, it was smart and all. But like, okay, like, we worked around the shit. We was like, yo, get $5. We going to the 99-cent store. We went to the 99-cent store. We brought them plastic plates. We bought some plastic cups, spoons, forks. Man, what up, nigga? Like, what you talking? We ran back to the crib. We was all eating in her face. Like, y'all niggas is all munching. Fuck your plates. We was on some shit. Like, we wasn't being disrespectful now. We wasn't talking shit to her. But we was being honest with her. Like, yo, you did some slime shit. You know, niggas wasn't taking those. We outsmarted the smart one. Like, that shit was crazy. Old and wise. Hell no, nigga. We young and smart. Fuck you talking about. But I respect my aunt, you know, to this day. I give her my undivided attention when she asks for it. You know what I'm saying? I respect her. You know what I'm saying? I give her all the attention she needs. If she needs something, I'm there for her. Like, automatically. I don't question it till this day. Because that day, we low-key did disrespect. Like, we did go under her. We was finding, like, little shortcuts and shit. Like, we did not, man, we was not with that cleaning plates, my nigga. We left that shit right the fuck there, nigga. We went to go buy some shits. Like, we was not. Niggas was like, fuck this shit, man. But that is basically the story of how we almost starved to death. Like, cause we didn't think about this plan until like the next day. So niggas didn't eat. Like, that's how it all started. Like, we was play fighting and shit, but we was mad cause niggas ain't eat that night. We had, the next morning we had school and shit, so we had about breakfast. So it was like, yo, like, niggas ain't gonna clean these shits. Nah, nobody clean shit. So we just had to do the smart one, cause that shit was just crazy. But that's basically how we almost starved to death for like a day and a half, if you want to call that in. But niggas was starving like a motherfucker though on some shit. Even though we did pay like $40 of Chinese food, but still, like, you know, I love my aunt. You should love yours as well. Low key, I kind of like my other aunt. My other aunt, she cool. I don't really like her like that though. But that's basically, you know, the story time of today. So, you know, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, letting me know what you think. Did I do something wrong, or did we do something wrong as a team? Was my aunt wrong for doing that? Because honestly, she was only trying to teach us a lesson. But that was a little OD. Like, niggas had to eat though. Niggas ain't feel like cleaning them plates though. But I understand that also that I didn't upload yesterday. I am gonna do a second video, so just wait for that one. I'm probably gonna do a division video, by the way, so just wait out on that. But it's Ricky Rose, and I'm out of here.